It's autumn here and our growing season is coming to a close. We've had a fantastic year in the gardens, one of the best I can remember. And as well as having a super bounty of vegetables, we've been super abundant in fruit. We've been eating fresh fruit continuously since the beginning of June. Now, many of the fruits that we grow you'll be familiar with, things like strawberries, blackcurrants, blueberries. But some of the fruits we grow are pretty unusual. You certainly wouldn't find them in the shops. And today I'm going to be sharing about 3 of those fruits with you. Come on, let me show you. This is an autumn olive bush. It's part of the Elaeagnus family, and we've planted it here in the orchard for a reason, and that's because it's a nitrogen fixer. What that means is it takes in nitrogen from the atmosphere through its leaves, and then that channels down through its roots, gets deposited in the soil, and that way it feeds all the plants, bushes and trees around it. But on top of that, it also gives us this big crop of berries every autumn that are especially tasty, not just for humans, but for birds as well. This little beauty is a Chilean guava. It is, hands down, one of the most delicious berries I have ever tasted. It has an incredibly deep, complex, aromatic strawberry rose taste. It's absolutely amazing. Apparently, it was a favourite of Queen Victoria's, and during that period it was grown extensively in the walled gardens of that time. It's very easy to grow, really compact little bush. One unusual feature is the berries don't ripen until October, November, but that's great because that's at a time when most of the other fruit, most of the other berries have finished. I've been growing it for over a decade, and I had a big patch of it in a glade in our forest garden. It was doing really well, but unfortunately in the winter of 2022 we had a very deep freeze and that took it out, and I became a bit disheartened. I thought, okay, well, maybe it's not an appropriate crop for the hills of West Wales, so I stopped growing it. But you know what, I missed it, and so last year I decided to bring it back, but this time I'm going to grow it in the polytunnel where it's a bit more sheltered, and hopefully that will give it enough protection so that it can survive the next time we get a big deep freeze. You can see I'm propagating, taking cuttings here, because I want a nice big patch of it so that I can get a decent crop, so that I can share it with the community here and more people can get to experience the extraordinary taste that is the Chilean guava. This is a blue bean tree, originally from China. Once upon a time it was grown for rubber production. You see, these fruits, these are the fruits here, these blue, kind of like the size of a broad bean. When you cut them open, I'll show you now. When you cut them open, they have a sap, a white sap that's full of natural latex. So when you're eating it, you have to be a bit careful, because if you get the sap on your lips, they glue together. So here's a bean. I've just cut that open. If I slice that there, you can see the inside. You can see there that white sap is the natural, full of natural latex, and this is the part you eat, this fleshy part. The seeds are also edible. The seeds aren't that tasty. The flesh kind of tastes a bit like a mild kiwi. Very beautiful tree to grow. Grows to about 3-4 meters in height, and in habit is rather like our native elder. It's kind of more like a shrub than a tree. Yeah. And so the search continues. The mission is to try and bring about a landscape that is both abundant and resilient by creating a mosaic of gardens, habitats and ecosystems that will provide a succession of crops throughout the year. And these fellows here are the next generation. If this goes well, in a few years' time we'll have an abundance of figs, persimmons and kiwis. And if it doesn't go well, we'll have had fun trying. Because it's about experimentation. It's about adventure. And adventure involves risk. Diolch am wylio. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, check out our other off-grid homesteading offers at www.lammasearthcentre.com. cultivatingchilean.co.uk.